I'm kind of curious about how Massachusetts was like when it was first founded in 1630. Boo! Why, salutations, fellow students! I'm Silly Skills, and today I'm going to teach you guys about the colony of Massachusetts. Shoot. Ketchup, mustard, can't forget the relish. Put it on the hot dog, makes it delish. The colony of Massachusetts. In 1630, Massachusetts was founded by 1,000 Puritans under Governor blah blah blah. Can you, stop talking, old man? Shh. Here, let me handle this. Like a Timmy Tough Knuckles. Once upon a time, in a faraway land called England in the 1600s, a man named King James I had stated, "Everyone here must practice this religion and this religion only at the Church of England. No ifs, ands, or buts. If you say otherwise, we will take away your home and job, put you in prison, consider you crazy, and possibly kill you." And obviously, some people didn't like that. And those people were the Puritans. I'm not happy with the Church of England, and neither should any of you. I like the Church of England. Then what are you doing here? I came for the cupcakes. We'll get out of here then, and put the cupcakes back. Aw. Anyways, back to what I said. I think some of our so-called beliefs and practices here are a bit close to Catholicism. And look at the Bible. Nowhere does it show that it supports this stuff. What have we been doing this entire time? Have we been lied to? What is going on? Yeah, what is the king been making us do this entire time? Booga booga! Yeah, I say we make things right. We need to reform the Church of England. It should be simple, and pure, and biblically accurate. Who's with me? Yeah! But that would soon become a problem, because at the time, the Church of England and England itself were basically one whole thing. So opposing the Church of England would be like opposing the entire country. So in other words, saying no to the Church of England was treason for all of England. So in 1620, a group of Puritans called Pilgrims decided, why don't we just go to America? Pretty sure we can be free to practice our own religion there. So they did. They hopped on a rented cargo boat called the Mayflower and headed straight for America, specifically Virginia. But the wind blew them off course, and instead they landed at Massachusetts. We're here. I don't think that's Virginia. Oh hush, of course it's Virginia. It's got the leaves, the trees, the grass, the land. Oh shoot, we're not in Virginia! But look on the bright side, we got new land. I guess you're right. But what should we name it? What about Plymouth? That sounds good. As the leader of the Mayflower, I think we need to set some rules in place before this town turns to chaos. So let's all sign a compact, the Mayflower Compact. So in the Mayflower Compact, they said that they would all work together, vote to make decisions, and do what the majority wanted. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Plymouth exists. Dun, 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 dun. But later, a new problem would reveal itself. It is I, a new problem! The Pilgrims arrived at Plymouth at winter, so it was too late to plant food. Mr. Leader, sir? Yes? Look at the charts for this past winter. Literally half of the Pilgrims died. Dang, that sucks. Wait, did you say half? Yes, sir. There's only 50 of us left. Half of them being adults, half of them being kids. Glyman. We're gonna need to do something about that. It is spring after all. We could plant more food. Hey, guys. Ah! You scared me. Hi, I'm Samset. And I'm Squanto. Nice to meet you, I guess. So you and your people are newcomers, huh? Yeah, we've been here since, the end of fall. Apparently half of us died due to the harsh winter. Well, you're in luck. The Algonquins have lived here for hundreds of years. We know the ins and outs of this place. We can teach you guys to hunt, fish, farm, and just settle here. Okay, deal. Yippee! So the Algonquin Indians, and mainly Squanto, taught the Pilgrims how to settle in their new home. And in the fall of 1621, the Pilgrims were thankful to be alive and thankful to the Indians for helping them out. So they celebrated with a feast to give thanks, which will come to be known in history as the First Thanksgiving, which we still celebrate today. Get back here, turkey! I want to eat you for dinner! By 1640, thousands of Puritans, over 20,000 to be exact, had settled in the Massachusetts Bay Colony. Along with the Puritans, Governor John Winthrop wanted beliefs and practices to be so pure it would influence others in England. But eventually, all these settlers created conflicts with the Indians. Psst, did you hear? Apparently the Pequot Indians killed 2 traders. So in retaliation, the colonists killed many of the Pequot Indians and claimed their land. The fighting continued for over a year through 1676, ending with the killing of the Wampanoag leader Metacom and many Indians sold as slaves. In 1686, King James II merged colonies from Massachusetts to New Jersey together into one colony called the Dominion of New England. The king had picked Sir Edmund Andros to be the leader of the Dominion, but the colonists started getting mad because Andros wouldn't allow them to vote for leaders and taxes and stuff like that, even though that's kind of why they were there in the first place. So in 1688, the colonists sent Andros back to England, Super Mario 64 style. So long, Andros! Then in 1691, the new king and queen made Massachusetts a royal colony. Witches. Between 1692 and 1693, Puritans were afraid of people practicing witchcraft, which they believed were supernatural powers that can hurt people. If your religion was different, you were considered a witch. 20 people were put to death because of this fear and intolerance. Did we mess up? Yeah, I think we're cooked, chat. Years later, Well, we just had the French and Indian War, and that took a huge chunk out of our budget. So what do? How about we make people pay more for sugar and stamps? Approved! Psh! Hey, we didn't vote for this. Why do we have to pay this? That's taxation without representation. That's it. We're not going to buy sugar and stamps. Heck, we're going to throw it out to the sea.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Ah, take that, government! Seems the colonists are throwing all our tea out in the ocean. We paid very good money in that war, and we're going to get it back one way or another. And if Plan A doesn't work, we're just going to have to take more extreme measures. Send in the redcoats. March, 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 march.
My coat is red.
March, march. Honey, these pancakes are amazing. The British are coming. Wait, what? Oh! This was it. The final battle, where the colonists would fight and defeat England once and for all to finally gain independence and be free from their rules. Starting with the opening shot of the Revolutionary War, the shot heard round the world. We're free! The colonists had taken the dub and were finally free from England. After that, they made their own rules and called themselves America, baby! Yeah! Massachusetts signed the Constitution and became a state in 1788. A group of people who wanted different from their religion ended up birthing a new country several years later. The end. Seems they're starting to tax YouTube videos the longer they get. Good thing history taught us what to do. Now that's what I call taxation on animation. Oh my god, I'm gonna be in so much debt.